Good morning, sir. Dr. Chandrasekhar, sir. Please start this session, sir. Please, sir.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
It is my absolute pleasure to welcome you to all special seminar organized by the Department of Business Administration in collaboration with the Association of Mutual Funds in India on financial empowerment and career opportunity in financial services market. I am Jayalakshmi from second year MBA. I am honored to be the host for. We are gathered here to gain insight, share knowledge, and engage with some of the brightest minds in our field. This seminar promises to be a fantastic opportunity to learn, discuss, and collaborate on ideas that will shape our academic and professional journey. To formally commence our event, I would like to invite Chandrakant, Faculty Advisor, Department of Business Administration, to introduce the guest of today's.
Good morning to you all. Hello.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, sir. Good morning, Doctor.
Good morning to you all. On behalf of Mangalore University and Department of Business Administration, it gives me immense pleasure to invite the speaker, guest, and the host for this particular national webinar on financial empowerment and career opportunities in financial securities market. I welcome our keynote speaker, Mr. Suryakant Sharmaji, for this program. Suryakant Sharmaji is a postgraduate in commerce and law who is specialized in corporate law. He is also a member of Chartered Association of Indian Institute of Banking and Finance. Sri Sarmaji has over more than 35 years of experience in banking and securities market. He served for SEBI for about 18 years, and after serving in SEBI, he joined AMFI as a senior consultant. As a senior consultant, he delivered almost more than 600 investor awareness programs throughout the nation. And I'm very happy to state here that Mr. Sarmaji even delivered a live session in our department 1 year back. Again, Sarmaji agreed to deliver a session on securities, financial empowerment, and career opportunities in financial securities markets for our students and faculty members. On behalf of Department of Business Administration and Mangalore University, once again, I formally welcome you, sir. I welcome Dr. Shekhar Naik, Chairperson of the Department. Welcome you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
I also welcome Professor Puttanna, Dean Faculty of Commerce, Professor Parameshwara, a former chairperson of Department of Commerce. I also welcome Sabzar Ahmad of AMPI, who is instrumental in organizing this webinar. Welcome you, sir. Finally, I welcome all participants, including my students, MBA students, research scholars, and other faculty members. Once again, I welcome all of you to this program. Thank you.
I also welcome Dr. Chandrasekhar. Now, I request our
Thank you.
chair, Dr. Shekhar Naik, to address the gathering.
Yeah. Good morning, all respected dignitaries, faculty members, student friends, and scholars who have joined this online webinar, national level webinar collaboration with the AMFI on financial empowerment and career opportunities in financial securities and market. So we have an expert today to deal with the subject, Mr. Suryakant Sharma Ji, Senior Consultant AMFI, who has accepted uh, to be part of this webinar and to empower our students with financial literacy and the activities, financial activities which can empower the individuals. So on this background, we are here and we are joined with the students and the faculty members of the department. And it's very important and very timely organized webinar, I should say, that it is because financial empowerment is very essential in every individual's life, whether they are in the business or doing you know, any kind of occupations they are engaged in. Personal financing is very important things for shaping their day-to-day life and to also secure their future life. So I feel that it is very important for the student community. I mean, uh, will be benefiting through this webinar today. And it is what is financial empowerment and what are the ways in which the students can empower themselves in their career and day-to-day life. That it is to instill the confidence and also make them capable of making decisions. So it is the ability and confidence of the individuals or the communities about the uh, about investments or taking decisions with regard to the finance. It deals with the income, it deals with savings, it deals with the spendings and investments, and also the protection of this income. Uh, so we have different sources of income, and we also have our expenses to meet our day-to-day life and also secure our future. So these are the things I think the students must be well aware in the very early stage of their life, so that they can make a very informed decisions. So income, sources of income, the spending, depending on the income, I mean, wise spending, smart savings, and smart investment opportunities are there. And today we have ample opportunity for the students and individuals to make a very small and systematic investment in a small way can help in a great way in the when they complete their education. So this is will help them. And today's expert also will be throwing light on the various the ways through which financial empowerment can be achieved. So there is, it is ultimately the financial empowerment leads to financial well-being of an individual or a community or an institutions, because it is one of the important decisions. Financial decision is one of the investment, decisions like financial decisions, investment decisions are one of the functions of financial management, where personal finance is also one of the important aspects uh, to look uh, to empower. So this helps us, having the knowledge about the financial awareness, financial literacy, or financial knowledge, and skills necessary to have financial empowerment, and moreover confidence, and make money choices. I mean, if you have a small amount of money or disposable income, which where it can invest it, and what are the possible outcomes of those investments, and what are the risks associated with this investment. So this is very important for every individual to know. And the financial decisions, today's financial decisions will make a better tomorrow. So I appeal all the students to take part very actively in this webinar, and post any questions, if any, at the end of the sessions. and which will definitely shape your personal and financial goals. So I think with this, few remarks, I call this webinar open, and also I would request the expert of the webinar, Mr. Suryakant Sharma sir. I also welcome on my personal behalf and also on the Department of Business Administration, Mangalore University, to this webinar, sir. And I also extend my welcome to all the participants and faculty members and scholars who have joined this online webinar on financial empowerment and career opportunities in securities market. I think sir will be also dealing with the career opportunities in financial securities market, and I hope students will be benefiting from this webinar. So with these remarks, I wish this webinar will have a great success and the greater positive implications on the participants who are attending this conference. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable words. Now we have the privilege of hearing from our keynote speaker, Mr. Suryakant Sharma, Senior Consultant of Association of Mutual Fund in India, who was also the former Deputy General Manager, Security Exchange Board of India, to address the participant on the topic Financial Empowerment and Career Opportunity in Financial Security Market. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Lakshmi. Thank you, Dr. Shekhar. Thank you, Dr. Chandrasekhar. I fondly remember meeting all of you last time when I was with you, and it was really a heartwarming and very, very lovely meeting I had with you, apart from the program which we had. So again, thank you very much for giving me opportunity to be with all of you. Of course, this is through this platform, but again we can plan big physical program across your university campus in the near future, maybe in May or in the next session, whenever it is convenient to you. I am also thankful to organizing team, students and participants who are here with me today. And Dr. Shekhar had outlined the purpose of this program very clearly. Before coming to the topic, 2-3 things I always say and again repeat here, that this program is from Association of Mutual Funds in India, but this is not a marketing event or a promotional event of mutual funds. It's purely a financial literacy and investor awareness program. Secondly, the purpose of this program is just to sensitize young population of country. Of course, they may wonder, Dr. Shekhar, why this program for us at this juncture? We are not earning, we are not investors even. Then why this program at this juncture for us? And what is the purpose of this program for them? But I feel Dr. Shekhar and Dr. Shekhar and Dr. Chandrasekhar are visionaries. They are thinking for tomorrow, not for today. They are thinking what you should do down the line when you start earning, and that is happening very soon in your life. Maybe 1 year, after 1 year or 2 year, you will start earning. Some of you might be going for job, some of you might be going for business, some of you might going for some profession, but you will start earning, and that will be the very important point. Once you start earning, how you manage your money. That is why this program is for you today. But before coming to the topic financial empowerment, I will just devote 4 or 5 minutes, first 4 or 5 minutes on the career opportunities in the security market, which Dr. Shekhar I feel is equally important for your students.
Yes, sir.
So first of all, I invite all of your students to join security market. Please think of joining security market. It is a ever-growing market. You have all observed. It is a phenomenal journey you will have in security market if you join in the beginning of your career. And there are lakhs of jobs, not thousand, Dr. Shekhar. Lakhs of jobs are available in the security market. But they want not general degree, very honestly speaking. It wants some specialization. And for that purpose, Dr. Shekhar must be very well aware. SEBI has constituted a specialized institution for trained and upskilling the knowledge of the students as well as young professionals. And that is National Institute of Securities Market, NISM. And if Dr. Chandrasekhar remember correctly, last time also when we had discussed about the role of NISM in shaping the professionals to be ready for the security market. So I will request all of you kindly visit the website of NISM. NISM has started lot of capsulized courses. And last time, Dr. Chandrasekhar, if you remember, we had also discussed of setting up a examination center of NISM with you. That also we can thought of if you take a call on that. We can also setting up that I can also help you out in setting up a examination center not only for your university but for the all young people across Mangalore or nearby areas even.
Okay, we'll think of that, sir.
That also NISM will help you out. Only thing is basic facilities are required as per their norms, which we will share if you are interested. You can take it forward. NISM has started lot of online courses, capsulized courses rather, which your students can undertake while studying the main course or management course with your university. And the courses, all courses are online. The material or for the examination for the material is also available online. You have to, and examination will also be happening online. So I will request all faculty members, including Dean Professor Shekhar, kindly encourage your students because your students would always have inclination about the security market, not only as an investment channel, but also as a career progression also. So encourage your students to undertake as much NISM online programs as they can, because that will help them to upskill their knowledge of not only about the security market, but also make them ready to join the security market. Where the opportunities are available, you must be aware. SEBI, firstly, I invite all your students to join SEBI. SEBI is a very, very good employer. I had been with SEBI for almost 20 years, and I can say with pride, Dr. Chandrasekhar, that SEBI is one of the ideal employer. Not only from the monetary point of view, not only from the point of the comfort you will have, but also the knowledge you will get of regulation. And regulatory knowledge, Professor Shekhar will agree with me, is very, very essential even when you join some corporate. And you might be aware that most of the corporates are having now compliance officers for security market. It is a mandatory requirement rather for all major corporates. And SEBI has been a source or pool of resources, Dr. Chandrasekhar, where our officers, after getting 3, 4, 5 experience in SEBI, have gone out to join some corporates as compliance officer. Very rewarding career. Very rewarding career. Then, apart from SEBI, you can join exchanges. NSE, BSE is there, big exchanges, thousands of vacancies coming every year. Then you have got depository, NSDL, CSDL is there. Then you have got foreign institutional investors. They are coming in big way, investing in India, but they will need Indians to manage their money here. Then mutual funds are there. Almost, Professor Chandrasekhar might be aware, almost there are 45 plus asset management companies in country as of now. And they are managing assets of around 68 lakhs crores. And for that, they need thousands and thousands of people. Not only for managing the money, but they have got a very strong segment, Professor Chandrasekhar, that is research department. Every AMC has got very strengthened in a research department where they research on particular corporate, on particular sector, on economy, and as such other aspects of the economy. And they keep recommending to the fund managers which are the companies where they might think of investing. So mutual fund is also a very, very huge employment generating opportunity and being given to the youth, particularly professionals. And Dr. Chandrasekhar might be aware, it is extremely rewarding. You can't even imagine how much the mutual fund managers are earning. Of course, it's a journey. You can't be a fund manager right from the day you join. It will take minimum 10, 15 years to take that lead. But you can join and take that path. So that is also career rewarding. So please think of joining mutual fund industry as a professional. And beyond that, one a unique opportunity is also available, particularly for those students, Professor Dr. Chandrasekhar, who wish to remain in Bangalore or at their hometown. There may be few people who may think that I don't want to go out of my place. I have to serve my village, serve my town, serve my city, or rather, I have to be with my family only. Yeah, well, not compulsion, but I think thought process. For them, a very unique career opportunity is developing very rapidly. That is called mutual fund distributors, MFDs. MFD is going to be very rewarding career opportunity over a period of time. And Dr. Chandrasekhar, I know a lot of people who are very young. Of course, they took a decision at the right time. And now they are earning not lakhs but crores of rupees every year. Of course, after 10, 15 years, it will not happen that you become mutual fund distributor today and think of earning on the 5 lakh or 10 lakh or 15 lakh or 20 lakhs in a year initially. But over a period of time, when you will work passionately and develop your clientele, getting more and more people into the mutual fund investment fold, you will be having a regular stream of income. So I will also request Dr. Chandrasekhar and Dr. Shekhar, please encourage the students to think of as an MFD if they want to remain at their hometown. That is also a rewarding career. Then credit rating agencies are there. Then big brokerage firms are there. Then big tech firms, fintech firms are there who are serving mutual funds and NSE, BSC. So there are plenty of institutions who will be engaging thousands of professionals and will be giving them not only better career opportunities, but also monetary opportunities. But for again, I tell you, you have to upskill yourself. Simple MBA degree will not do. So please, I will request all faculty members, please try to encourage your students. Those who wish to go to the security market may take NISM exams, skill themselves, develop a confidence about the security market in themselves, not only as a professional, but also as an investor. Because down the line, they will also be investor. So please think of these things about the joining security market and career in security market. Again, coming to the topic financial empowerment. Dr. Shekhar, nowadays, and it is a very positive change. Dr. Chandrasekhar will agree with me. Positive change in middle class, salary class person that they want to be an investor also. Because my generation, very honestly speaking, Dr. Chandrasekhar, we were savers only. We were not investors at all. Of course, because regions were different, time were different at that time. We also saved the money. But the purpose of saving itself are defeated, very bluntly speaking. And you will appreciate that saving is in our blood, Dr. Shekhar. We are not savers today. For centuries together, we have been, this has been a country of savers. And now the time has come that this country has to be a country of investors. But for that, you have to be saver. Without saving, nothing will happen. The first step is to save as much as you can, but not at the cost of enjoying your life. That way I am very clear. Some people say, how normally Dr. Chandrasekhar, people just ask me, sir, just tell me how much percentage I should save. I just jokingly tell him, save 100%. I know it will not be possible. So it will not be at the cost of your enjoying today. But at the same time, saving is important for your future. Because Dr. Shekhar will agree with me, Indian society is family-centric society. We give utmost importance to our family. And Dr. Chandrasekhar, after a certain age, I don't know whether you have become parent or not. I think you have been by this time. Once you became a parent, you literally forget about yourself. Your whole focus will be on the kids. Then, of course, for the parents as well. Why? Because Indian society has been family-centric society. So we always wish and try that my family should get the best of the things in life. They get the best comfortable life. My kids should get the best higher education and professional education in their life. And I should give everything to my family and my kids to lead a comfortable life. But for that, you will need huge money. Mind it. I again repeat, if you want to lead a comfortable life, if you want to give a comfortable life to your family, the equation is very simple, Dr. Chandrasekhar. You have to save and you have to invest. So for the choice is yours. And I think I again, out of context, I will say, Dr. Shekhar, that always choice and selection lies with us. What we select and what options we have taken. That's all. If we don't save, if we don't invest, okay, that's okay. But then down the line after 10, 15, 20 years, you may repent because you will be in a very hard position as far as money is concerned. But if you are a prudent person, if you start saving in the beginning, if you start investing your saving, then you might be well placed, be comfortable after 15, 20 years. So that is why saving is very important, but then investment is equally important. And we lacked, honestly speaking, Dr. Chandrasekhar, my generation lacked in that. We saved the money, but of course, I do appreciate that time was different. There were hardly any investment product except two, three traditional pockets. And if Dr. Chandrasekhar asked to his father what they had done about saving in investment, their normal answer will be, with proud rather, with pride, you can say, I had invested in bank FDs. Second answer might be, I had taken LIC policy. Both were very common in middle class. In middle class, both were very common. But unfortunately, both were not investments. Unfortunately, both were not investment. So that is why we couldn't reap the benefit of investment, which otherwise we were entitled to. Because of mindset. So what is investment? Investment is nothing but putting your savings into one or other product with the sole purpose of earning maximum return. That's all. So the purpose of investment is very simple, that my money which I have saved and the money which I have invested should earn as much money as possible for me. So return should be the sole criteria or sole motto of investment. And Dr. Shekhar, I don't know about your life, but as far as my life is concerned, I admit very honestly that a day didn't come in my life, which could have come, but because of blunders which I made, very honestly speaking, a day didn't come in my life. But that Chandrasekhar, I assure your young investors, young participants, that a day might come in their life. No, on their own, no, it will not come on their own. They will have to work hard for that. But there is a possibility that a day will come in their life when when their invested money will start earning more return than their regular salary or regular income. It can happen and it will happen, provided you are prudent and aware about the how to make savings and investment, which we will discuss very briefly today. So That's the magic of investment. You invest and you will start earning in return. You will start earning return on your investment after some time, and then you come to a regular flow of income will keep coming on your investments. Of course, other things you will have to take care of. So in my generation, Dr. Chandrasekhar, because the time was different, because the mindset was different, we couldn't make money out of our investments. We simply accumulated money. There is a difference between accumulation of money and making money out of your investment. There is a basic difference. And wealth creation can happen only through making your investment right. And what is wealth? Wealth, Dr. Chandrasekhar, I put it in a simple terms, accumulation of assets, value of which will increase in future. Additionally, they will also give some return to us. Both the things. These are broadly the wealth. And wealth is going to create prosperity for you. So this is basically a chain. I want to emphasize here. You have to save, you have to invest, you have to create wealth, and you be prosper. And again, I will repeat in the last next in the final phase again. But here again, I say one thing, Dr. Chandrasekhar, prosperity is your right. Every individual has got right to be prosper. And my definition of prosperity, Dr. Shekhar, is not to be a Mukesh Ambani or a Muthaiya or a big industrialist. No, that is not my definition of prosperity of individuals. My definition of prosperity is very simple. I should have money for my need. I should have money for my comfortable life. I should have money for giving best comfortable life to my family. I should have money for giving best higher education and professional education to my children. And I should have money for my retirement life. So that's the prosperity of an individual. And I again emphasize here, it is your right. It is your right to be prosper. But it will not happen automatically, mind it. It will not happen automatically that we wish and we are prosper. No, you will have to work hard. You have to work on these things. So prosperity, you are right, but you have to work for it. So investment is a tool through which we can be prosper. And Dr. Chandrasekhar, I keep telling in my session to young participants, please do develop two channels of money for getting money. The first channel, primary channel, whatever you are doing. In your case, Dr. Chandrasekhar, you are a professor in the university, you are getting salary from the university. Those who are working everywhere, or maybe professional, maybe in business. So that is the prime source of channel of getting money. But there is another channel that is through investment. So both the channels should go together. If you want to be prosper, you have to take care not only of the first channel, but also of the second channel. And one more thing, Dr. Chandrasekhar might appreciate that the first channel has got limitations. You are a professor in the university, what you will get, sir, every year? Some increment, some increase in DA, or some increase in allowances, or 3-4 years, some new pay commission comes that some so that has got limitation. But the second channel has got no limitation. You can make huge money through investment. Of course, you have to be wise, you have to be prudent. So second, my session is more focused on second channel, because first channel you are taking care of. So you have to be investor. But investment, there are three metrics of investment which you must understand, Dr. Chandrasekhar, to particularly your students. The first and most important metrics of investment is return. We invest the money for return only, very honestly speaking. And everybody wants that he should get maximum return on his investment. But Dr. Chandrasekhar, I wish to make distinction here that whatever return you get normally on your investment is not your return. Normally, Dr. Chandrasekhar, what people say, suppose they have invested in some bank FD and they said, I have got 7% return. He's very happy. 7% return, Baba. What more you want? And he or she is happy. but is not right. Because that 7% return, Dr. Chandrasekhar, is only a notional return, not the real return. Mind it. So your student must to make distinction between notional return and real return. And what is notional return? Whatever we get on our investment, whatever, maybe 5%, 10%, 20%, that is it. Whatever you get. But then what is real return? You have to subtract from notional return the rate of inflation and the tax liability, if any. After subtracting rate inflation and tax liability, if anything remains with you, that is your real return. Suppose, Dr. Chandrasekhar, suppose you made an FD of 10 lakh rupees with a bank, and banks give you an assurance of 6% return on your investment for 1 year. After 1 year, what you will get, sir? 60,000 as a 6% return. But that 60,000 is not your real return, minded. And not to you, I want to tell your students, that is sheer notional return. Suppose the inflation rate has been 5%, subtract 50,000 from 60,000. Because inflation is a part of our life. Inflation will keep increasing. So, had you not gone for a bank FD, Dr. Chandrasekhar, and you have purchased some items or goods from 10 lakh rupees, Dr. Chandrasekhar, can you tell me, will it be possible for you to purchase same items or same goods after 1 year at 10 lakh rupees?
No, 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 no.
It will not be
Yeah,
possible. Because of inflation, prices of those items have increased. Suppose the inflation rate is even 5%, what does it simply means? Last year, whatever you could have got at 10 lakh rupees for the same item, same goods, you will need to pay not 10 lakhs, but 10 lakhs 50,000. So bluntly speaking, out of 6,000, 50,000 has been eaten by the inflation. And my dear young friends, majority of your investment return will be eaten by the inflation. Majority. Then again only 10,000 remain in reality. But Dr. Chandrasekhar, there is another problem, that is taxability on return. Most of the tax, Government of India take in income tax or sometime capital gain. So in the case of FD, I know Mr. Chandrasekhar is well aware. Whatever you earn as interest on FD will be treated as your income, and you will have to include this in your income tax return and will have to pay income tax as per your slab. No concession at all, sir. Suppose you are in 20% bracket of income tax. Of course, you are not. You are 30%, I appreciate. But suppose, presuming that you are in 20% bracket even, then on 60,000, you will need to pay 20% income tax, that is 12,000 rupees. Now you see the proposition, sir. You are very happy when you got 6,000, or even you throw the party to your friends and family. Oh, I have earned 60,000 as interest on my FD of 10,000 or 10 lakhs rupees. But in reality, sir, out of 60,000, 50,000 has been eaten by the inflation, and 12,000 you need to pay as income tax. Did anything remain with you, sir? No. Rather, you lost 200 rupees. You see the proposition. We get nothing in reality. I again emphasize. So your emphasis should be that you should earn some real return on your investment, because the real return only is going to create wealth for you, and that will contribute to your prosperity. So this is the first matrix of investment is maximizing real return on your investment. Number second, security. We normal middle class, salary class person also see, or rather not also see, sir. Our emphasis in my generation, Dr. Chandrasekhar, was only that we will invest only where 100% security is there. My focus was not on the return, but on security of my money which I have invested. But that was wrong when I was young, Dr. Chandrasekhar. But it is right when I have crossed 60. So the proposition changes, situation changes. So those who are young And luckily, I'm talking, I'm interacting with all young people here. Your emphasis should be on maximizing real return on investment. Forget for the timing about the security aspect. Of course, not fully, but keep in mind, but don't focus on security. Let it be focused by the person who have already crossed 50, 55, 60. But those who are young should focus on maximizing real return, not on security. Third aspect is liquidity. Liquidity simply means, Dr. Shekhar, that we will be needing money not in one go in life. We will be needing money many times for many bigger things in our life. So the purpose of investment should also be that when I need the money, I should have money. So I should spread my investment in such fashion that my requirement of money broadly matches with the tenure of the investment products. Broadly, of course, precisely not possible, but broadly it matches. So these three investment metrics you have always to keep in mind. Maximum real return. I again repeat, return means real return. And I had explained what is real return is. So I also give you one formula of the real return if the students want to note it down. Please note it down. Real return equal to notional return minus inflation minus tax liability. So you have to focus on getting real return. Then you have to manage your risk, because in most of the investment product, Dr. Chandrasekhar knows it very well, except some governmental small saving schemes, most of the investment products has got risk element. In some investment products, risk is very, very high, just like security market. In some product, risks are relatively okay. In some product, there is no risk. So you have to choose the product as per your risk appetite. Products are available in the market, sir. There are products which don't have any risk at all, just like government scheme. There are products in the market which will give you reasonable return with relative risk. Then there are products in the market which will give you very high return but attaching with a higher risk. And Dr. Chandrasekhar is, I know, is well aware, more risk, more reward. That is the basic funda of investment is. But sir, if anybody says that you take more risk, you will get high return, no, that is not a fair statement. What I want to make it conditional, more risk, probability of getting higher return. Only probability will increase, not the guarantee. And if anybody, Dr. Chandrasekhar, if anybody gives guarantee of higher return, please be aware of him. He may be a fraud even. Like Ponzi scheme, cheat fund and committees. There are lakhs of people roaming around you who will assure you, who will promise you doubling your money in 4 or 5 years. And unfortunately, crores of Indians have lost their money in Ponzi scheme, cheat fund and committees. Why, Dr. Chandrasekhar? Only because of greed. Greed. I want my money to be doubled in 4 years. But am I a fool? Yes, I am a fool. Because who can double my money in 4 years? Let me know. Nobody can. Even a business people, even the industrialist, even the service provider, except some exceptions or in a particular phase. Nobody can double your money in 3 or 4 years. It will double, of course, but it will take time. So don't be shy, don't be swayed away by the so-called people who will promise you doubling your money. And nowadays in security market also, Dr. Chandrasekhar, lot of fraud people are there who will say invest in this share, your money will be double in 3 years. Who will advise you a lot of things, or rather on business channels nowadays, day in, day out, Dr. Chandrasekhar, you will get so-called advisors who will advise you, purchase this share, sell this share, this will go up, this will go down. I am using very harsh word for them. They are frauds. And that is Chandrasekhar, you might not be aware, SEBI has taken action against lot of TV channel advisors because they were working contra. They were advising people to purchase the share, and they were doing contra things. They were aligned with some brokers or even some corporate sometimes. And SEBI had penalized these fraudsters and so-called advisors. And one new term Dr. Chandrasekhar might remember nowadays in very common in financial word, that is financial influencer. Lot of people will advise you on social media. Join my channel, join my WhatsApp group. I will keep you advising you. I will give you this advice. And my advice, people have earned lot of crores of rupees. Then people will also join him or her and pay money for to him for such advice. Again, they are fraud. And for your information, I want to tell you, recently SEBI had penalized or rather had imposed penalty of 6 financial influencer, Dr. Chandrasekhar, who were advising wrong things or who is advising one thing and working on the contra. The opposite they were doing. And one financial influencer has been penalized by a penalty of 17 crores of rupees. So you have to be very alert nowadays. In social media, Dr. Chandrasekhar, we have developed crores of so-called advisors, not lakhs, crores. You open the website, advice about on the security market, thousands and thousands of websites will pop up. But you should be aware. And that is, I want to tell you that in investment, risk is there. So take the risk as per your risk appetite. Not go by the advice of the so-called experts or advisors. Then one more thing you will have to do, my dear friends, particularly young people, and that is, please develop your financial plan. And why we should develop, Dr. Chandrasekhar, have you given a thought to it? Why we should have a financial plan? Because we will be needing money in our life, not in one go, for many times for bigger milestones in our life. And what are the common milestones in our life, Dr. Chandrasekhar, for which we will be needing money? I just enumerate a few. Marriage, for which we will be needing money. Then purchase of the house. I'm talking of the middle class person only. Purchase of the house, very common. Everybody wish to have their own house. Then purchase of the vehicle, again, not so big thing. Again, you will need money for that. Then one more thing which has been added, Dr. Chandrasekhar, in your generation, which were not common in my generation, going on vacation. Every family wants to go on vacation, not only domestic vacation, but foreign vacation as well. But for that, you will need money. After that, there is a very, very big milestone will be happening in your life, Dr. Chandrasekhar. That is higher education and professional education of children, for which you will need huge money. Then marriage to the children, again from the Indian family structure, you will appreciate most of the marriage expenses are being taken care of by the parents only. Then lastly but not the least, leading comfortable retirement life. I don't know, Dr. Chandrasekhar, whether you have a pension or not, but now pension is no more available, particularly young employees. We were very lucky to have pension when we used to work. So that is a great assurance for your leading comfortable life. But those who don't have pension, and one thing I want to tell Dr. Chandrasekhar, out of 140 crore Indians, hardly less than 3 to 4 crore have pensions. Very honestly, those who are working in organized sector, those who are working in government sector, those who are working with central government or state government, only they may be privileged to have pension. But out of 140, only 3 to 4 crore. So what is about the remaining 150, 135, 136 crores? From where they will get money for leading their comfortable life? And mind it, for your retirement comfortable life, Dr. Chandrasekhar, you will need huge money. Because when we got independent, Dr. Chandrasekhar, the average age of Indian was only 47 years. which has now risen to 71 years. What does it simply means? It simply means that you will be needing huge money post-retirement. Because normally, Dr. Chandrasekhar, you see around your family, in your neighborhood, also you can see people being roaming around very comfortably at the age of 75, 80, even 85. 85. What does it mean? Even after retirement, you will be living for next 20, 25, 30 years even. From where the money will come? Because that is Chandrasekhar. You are in Mangalore University today. You are getting salary. After a certain period, you will get superannuation. You will get retired. A day will come in your life. No, normally I am telling you, if you remain in the Mangalore University, a day will in your life and you will get retired. On the day of retirement, there will be a big farewell party. Your friends will praise you. Oh, such a great professor, such a great academician. They will send you to the home matrons there. Next month, you will not get the salary which you used to get from the employer or from the university. But the expenses remains. Life goes on. So from where we will get the regular the money to run our life after retirement if we don't have any pension? That is why Dr. Chandrasekhar, I keep telling in my session very emphatically, those who don't have pension, please be serious or developing a huge retirement corpus for your retirement life right from the beginning when you start earning, because you will be needing huge money. So these are the milestones you can have. Then you can assess the requirements of money for these milestones. I don't have time, otherwise I would have gone into detail how financial plan is done. But what I want to tell you, marriage, after marriage, you start working on your investments and very seriously, and rather you ought to be. So for these milestones, you will be needing huge money. And I don't have time, otherwise I have a firm calculation, Dr. Chandrasekhar, that those who are around 30 will need not less than 10 to 12 crore rupees only for their milestones in their life. I am talking of the middle class only. I am not talking of a big businessman or big professional. From where you will get money? This 12 to 10 crore. You will have to work hard on your saving and investment right from the day one. Because financial plan will give you direction. Financial plan will give you direction, or rather make the picture very clear before you how much money you will need at what time and for what purpose. So I keep telling you myself, please do develop your financial plan. It is not a rocket science. Any educated person can develop his financial plan. So please do develop it. Lastly, but most importantly, that is eighth wonder of the world, Dr. Chandrasekhar, in investment is power of compounding. Power of compounding is eighth wonder of the world. And in investment, what is power of compounding? Dr. Chandrasekhar, you will have to make a promise, very small promise with yourself, not with me, not with your dean, only with yourself. And what is that promise? And I'm not talking your name only. I'm talking to all of the participants. What the promise should be? Whenever I will save and invest my money, you will definitely start earning return on it. May not be today, may not be tomorrow, but down the line you will start regularly investment return on your investments. When I get return on my investments, return might be 500 rupees, return might be 5 lakhs rupees, might be more than that. Amount of return is insignificant. But what I will do, whenever I will get return on my investment, I will never consume or use that return for my needs. What I simply do, I will keep reinvesting it. Every time, not once. Every time when I get return, I will keep reinvesting it. And that will be happening for the next 15, 20 years. Very easy to say, sir. Yes, this should be done. It's a very good, because only through power of compounding you can make huge money in investment. Very minded. There is no other shortcut. If you want to have huge money in your life through investment, the only way out is power of compounding. And that will be happening after a long period of 15-20 years. That is why Dr. Chandrasekhar, in investment, time is the essence. Time will make more money for you. More time you give to your investment, more return you will get it compounded. So power of compounding is a wonderful tool of making huge money through investments. So please do religiously follow power of compounding. But Dr. Chandrasekhar, I again repeat, it is not easy. Making promises is damn easy. When a new year comes, Dr. Chandrasekhar, every new year in the 1st January or rather 1st or 2nd January, we make hundreds of promises with ourselves. This year I will do that thing. This year I will do this thing, this thing. Lot of promises we make to ourselves. By end of January, most of the promises gone. Where gone, we don't know. That level, that type of promises I don't want. That this promise which I want from you is 100% guaranteed promise that whenever I will get return on my investment, I will keep reinvesting it for the next 15-20 years every time, not once, every time. And if you do, my dear friends, down the line after 15-20 years, you will have huge money. So power of compounding is a very effective tool of making huge money out of investment. So these are the basic things we have discussed about the investments. And I have taken literally for 30-40 minutes of yours. Dr. Chandrasekhar might say, sir, these are very common things what you are talking about. We know it very well. I do appreciate. You might be knowing it. But these are the only things through which we can be a successful investor. So please don't avoid these investment metrics, importance of saving and putting your saving into investment, looking at the real return, making your risk management more effective, then make your financial plan, and then religiously follow power of compounding. And if you do, after 15-20 years, you will have huge money in your hand, which you can't even imagine today. So please do think about this. Now, lastly, 5-10 minutes, we can say where to invest. And there are different categories of investment product, Dr. Chandrasekhar. Plenty of products available now, which were not available in my times, but now very good number of products available. Of course, different product, different categories. The first category where you can invest your money is governmental small savings scheme. Government of India has started some schemes. Governmental small savings scheme. And I don't know whether Dr. Chandrasekhar or Dr. Dean has started investment in this particular scheme of the government of India. I personally feel, Dr. Chandrasekhar, this is one of the best government of India scheme. That is Public Provident Fund Account,
Yeah.
PPF. Very good scheme of the government of India, relatively only for middle class, salary class person. Again, I am not addressing to the millionaires or billionaires. I am talking about the middle class, salary class person. PPF is one of the best scheme. Very good scheme. 15-year scheme. Every year you have to deposit maximum amount of 1.50 lakhs that you please do at the beginning of every financial year. And that too in the lump sum if you can, because you start accumulating the money when the 1st April comes every year. Between 1st April to 5th April, you please deposit 1.50 lakhs. PPF account can be opened in any of the major banks or post offices. After 15 years, there is a provision that you can extend the scheme for another period of 5 years, not less than that, not more than that. And there are number of times you can extend the scheme. Suppose Dr. Chandrasekhar, just give an example, then I will go it forward. Suppose you at the age of 30 opened a PPF account and every year religiously depositing 1.50 lakhs, which is the maximum limit. In this PPF at the beginning of the financial year, the present rate of interest is 7.10%. So when you become suppose when you become so 45 years after 15 years of operation of this scheme, you will have a corpus of 42 lakhs as per present rate of interest. And sir, Not a single penny will be deducted from this 42 lakhs. It's exempt. It's a rare scheme. Only two Government of India schemes are there which are tax exempt. One of these is PPF. But Dr. Chandrasekhar is very smart and a wise academician. He will not close the PPF account at the age of 45. He will extend it for 5 years. When he become 50, again extend for 5 years. When he become 55, again last time extend for 5 years. So three extension plus 15 original. And every year he is depositing 1.50 lakhs. Professor Chandrasekhar, at the age of 45, after 15 years, you got only 42 lakhs. But at the age of 60, that is after 15 years, you will have a corpus or the money accumulated in PPF scheme will be, sir, 1 crore 72 lakhs. How it can become from 42 lakhs to 172 crores, sir? Power of compounding. So through power of compounding, you can make huge money over a period of time. So PPF is a very good scheme. And Dr. Chandrasekhar, I don't know whether you have opened it or not. And rather, I will recommend not only you, sir, even you can open a PPF account in your wife's name. In your kid's name, you can also open a PPF account if you have monetary comfort of depositing 1.50 lakhs. Then beyond that, I will just narrate few more Government of India scheme. I will not share the details where I don't have time. Just mention the name. That is National Saving Certificate, NSC, where you can invest. Then Kisan Vikas Patra. Then RBI bonds. Reserve Bank of India also keep issuing bonds to the public. The present yield is, Dr. Chandrasekhar, is around 8%, 7.90% to 8%, 5-year tenure. Then government securities. Government of India also keep raising loan from you. Government securities are there. You can deposit there. Then post office and banks have also got savings scheme where you can invest. These are all governmental schemes. The plus point in this category is, sir, there is no risk at all. Whatever government promises you, government will give you. The minus point is return is most moderate. And if you go for the real return, it is very, very marginal. But I personally feel that middle class person should have invested at least 20-25% of their total investment into government scheme as well. Because we need security as well. That is an important angle for all of us. Then beyond that, gold you can invest. Earlier, people were investing in gold, but now the time has come that you should shift your investment in gold from physical gold to digital gold. That is through ETF, exchange traded funds are there. So please don't go for the physical gold, go for the ETF. Then real estate is there where you can invest. That is again a proposition. But Dr. Chandrasekhar, you will appreciate, you will need huge money for investment in real estate. And again, risk is there. Today, marketing is going up of the real estate, but there used to be a time when there were no takers in the real estate. People had suffered huge losses, or rather, they couldn't sell their property. Or if they sold it, that was a distress sale. Huge losses they have suffered. But again, real estate is a proposition. I leave it to you to decide how much money you want to invest in real estate. So first category government scheme, second category gold, third category real estate, and fourth and last category is security market, share bazaar. Security market is a proposition. But sir, mind it, share market is purely knowledge-based market. And those who don't have knowledge of the market, please don't invest in share market directly at least. And unfortunately, Dr. Chandrasekhar, 99% of the Indians don't have knowledge of the security market, very honestly speaking. It's a fact of life. But still, lakhs of people, crores of people are investing. Why? Why Dr. Chandrasekhar invest in security market? My brother is investing. My friend is investing. My colleague is investing. So I am investing. This is bhed chal. You can say that others are investing, I am also investing. That is a wrong thinking on our part. I want to warn your students, don't invest directly in security market and never invest through F&O, or don't be a jobber or trader daily basis. Now lakhs of students, I was amazed, Dr. Chandrasekhar, that lakhs of students are doing F&O. Lots of students are doing daily trading. And they have become jobbers and traders. That's a dangerous proposition for all of us. So I warn all of them. Of course, they may or may not accept my warning. That is up to them only. But I want to tell them very clearly, never go for a fund of segment. Never be a trader or a jobber in the security market. But of course, if you need to be a long-term investor, you will reap the benefit of security market. And security market has given very handsome return. Dr. Chandrasekhar, being the professor in management, must be aware that security market has given 15% average return during last annual return during last 40 years, which no other investment product has given. But I am not encouraging anybody to invest in security market. No, that because I will not be getting anything out of that. But of course, security market is a good proposition for investment, but be first develop or have knowledge of the market, only then think of it, not before that. But if you don't have knowledge of the market, still you want to invest in security market, there is other way out. There is an option available for you that is called mutual funds. And my dear friends, mutual fund is nothing but indirect way of investing. You are not directly investing in in one or other share or category of shares. What you are doing, you are giving your money to some experts. Naturally, Dr. Chandrasekhar will ask me, sir, why I should give my money to others? Definitely, this question is very valid. But because of three reasons. First and foremost reason is I don't have knowledge of the market, but the person whom I am giving my money for investment is market expert. They are technically called fund managers. So they are better equipped to take good investment decision as compared to me. Secondly, I don't have time. I don't have time. I have my job, then I have got my family obligation. They people are there 24 hours to manage your money, Dr. Chandrasekhar. And thirdly, I don't have any experience of investing in security market, but they people have 25 year experience of investing in security market. That is why I am giving money to. So what I want to tell you, that mutual fund is an indirect way of investing. And very truly speaking, Dr. Chandrasekhar, mutual fund is not an investment. It is a channel for investment. Mutual fund provide you channels for investment. There are plenty of schemes available in mutual funds, right from high risk schemes like equity fund to the lowest risk scheme like debt funds. So you have to take a call as far as the selection of scheme is concerned, strictly as per your risk appetite. If you can take high risk, may go for the equity funds. If you have got relatively lesser risk appetite, go for the hybrid funds. If you have least risk appetite, may think of going to the debt funds. So there are other subcategories of this equity fund, hybrid fund, and debt funds. A lot of subcategories are there. I don't have time. Next time when Dr. Chandrasekhar will give me time, we will have a dedicated session on mutual fund for 2 hours. There we will thread discuss about the mutual fund, different dynamics of mutual fund schemes and mutual fund as such. The best way of investing in mutual fund for middle class, salary class person, Dr. Chandrasekhar, is only through SIP, systematic investment plans. SIP. This is the best way of investing. And what is SIP, Dr. Chandrasekhar? SIP is nothing but just like a recurring account you might have opened with a bank or post office. Every month you are depositing some amount. The minimum amount of SIP in mutual fund is 500 rupees. But those students, sir, they can open a SIP of even 100 rupees. As majority of the Indians get salary on monthly basis, the most common SIP is monthly SIP because we get salary on monthly basis. But in USA, Dr. Chandrasekhar, you might be aware, they get weekly salary. So there may be, the weekly option is also available. Fortnightly action also available. Even daily SIP you can start for small businesses who get some money every day. They can start daily SIP even. So SIP is nothing but a recurring account you have deposited with the mutual fund where you are regularly investing some amount, regularly. And over a period of time, with growth option, you can make huge money. I will just give you an example and then I will finish it off as far as mutual funds are because I don't have time. Suppose Dr. Chandrasekhar, I am making you a little bit more younger now today. Suppose you at the age of 20 started an SIP of even 500 rupees, only 500 rupees. And you continued with the SIP, a good equity fund. You continued with the SIP for 40 years, very long period, very long period. Every year only you are investing 500 rupees. And Dr. Chandrasekhar, for that investment, you need not go to the bank for a queue. No, everything is available online now. Everything available online. So you started an SIP to continue with the SIP of 500 rupees in equity fund. I presume 12% return only, Dr. Chandrasekhar, whereas the return has been more than 15% in security market for last 40 years. But even I presume 12% return after 40 years with a SIP of 500, flat SIP of 500 rupees, you will have a corpus of 48 lakhs. 48 lakhs, but Dr. Chandrasekhar, one more wiser way is available to you, and I think you will definitely go for that. And that is step up SIP or top up SIP. And what is that? Every year you are increasing SIP amount, ideally with 10%. Ideally with 10%. Suppose you started with 500 rupees. Next year you increase it from 500 to 550 rupees. 10% increase. Why? Because we get increase in our salary and all these things. Third year again you uh, increase the SIP by 10% of 550 plus 10%. So every year you are increasing your SIP by 10%. It is called top up SIP, or maybe 8%, maybe 7%, maybe 5%. That is up to you to decide how much increase you want to make every year. So suppose you increase the SIP by 10%, that is called top up SIP or step up SIP. Dr. Chandrasekhar, from flat SIP, you could have a corpus of 48 lakhs. But if you kept increasing the amount of SIP every year by 10%, after 40 years, you will have a corpus of 1 crore 92 lakhs, Dr. Chandrasekhar. And that is again a mathematics. I'm not giving any magic here. Sheer mathematics. So as SIP and that too step up SIP is a great phenomena for middle class, salary class person to increase this, to develop a huge corpus for your requirements or for your needs. And Dr. Chandrasekhar, I know a lot of people like you, young academicians, young professionals, who have started not one SIP. They are running 5 to 6 SIPs consecutively, all going together. And every SIP has got a target, not a casual investing. One SIP is one SIP is for purchase of house. Second SIP for purchase of vehicle. Third SIP is for going on vacation. Fourth SIP is for your higher education of your children. And fifth SIP might be for your retirement life. So you can have multiple SIPs, keeping your target financial goals in mind. So please think of starting SIP, but don't start SIP. On my advice, I'm not giving you advice, even very honestly speaking. I'm just sharing some information of investment metrics to you. Three three websites I want to mention here, and I will request all of you kindly note it down. These three websites are very good, very good. As far as knowledge of the mutual funds are concerned, all information relating to mutual fund, authentic information, is available on those websites. And these websites have been developed not for promotion or marketing of the mutual fund, but for sharing basic information of the mutual fund. The first website is, please note it down, mutual fund sahi hai. You might have seen the advertisement also of AMFI. Mutual fund sahi hai. This is the website developed by AMFI where every information about the mutual fund, right from A to Z, what is mutual fund, how it works, what are the different categories of mutual fund schemes, how the schemes run, what is how you can start investing in mutual fund, how you can start SIP, everything, how you can get redemption of your money when you need it. Everything is available on this website. Please visit the website, invest your time. Next 1 to 2 months, day, give 20 30 minutes every day to this website. Read as much as you can, and information is available in all categories: Kannada, Tamil, Telugu, Hindi, English, and all languages. Information is available. Second category, second website is MF Central, Mutual Fund Central. Third website name is MF Utilities. MF Utilities. These three websites will equip you with a basic or broad knowledge about the mutual fund. Please devote your time. It is your money. It is your money. If you want to make money out of investment, you have to work for it. You have to work on it. It will not automatically happen. So, next time we will talk extensively about the mutual fund whenever Dr. Chandrasekhar gives us time. Lastly, I want to tell 2 3 things which I started in the initial also. Prosperity, Dr. Chandrasekhar, is your right. We have got right to be prosper. And my definition of prosperity, again I repeat, doesn't mean to be a Mukesh Ambani or a big industrialist, which we can't, very honestly speaking. My definition is very simple. I should have money for my needs. I should have money for my comfort. I should have money for taking care of all needs and comfort of my family. I should have money for my taking care of my our family obligations. I should have money for giving best higher education and professional education to my kids, children. And lastly, I should have money for my comfortable retirement life. This is my right, sir. Prosperity is your right, my dear friends. But unfortunately, Dr. Chandrasekhar, prosperity is not your luck. No, it is not your luck. And we Indians, unfortunately, must think about the luck only. If I'm lucky, I will get it, otherwise forget it. Or whatever is in my luck will automatically come. No, nothing will come to you automatically, sir. Mind it. You have to work for it. You will have to work hard for it. So prosperity is your right, but it is not luck. It is your effort only. And those who don't make effort will repent. I tell you, Dr. Chandrasekhar, very clearly. If you don't make effort today, you will repent tomorrow. Because then you will be having less money in your life. You will be struggling to take care of your life. You will be struggling to give best education to your children. So that is why I keep telling to all of you, please be an investor. Please take care of your health first before investment even. And then automatically prosperity will come to you, but it will take time. It will take minimum 15 to 20 years. And lastly, Dr. Chandrasekhar, there may be one or two participants, maybe one or two, who might think, of course, wrong, but they might have wrong thinking that I am from a poor family. I have born in a poor family. That thinking sometimes crept deeply in some people's mind. But to them, I want to tell very clearly, Dr. Chandrasekhar, birth is not a curse at all. Birth in a poor family is not a curse. Wherever we are born, matter ends there. Birth, birth in a poor family is not a curse at all, Chandrasekhar, but living as poor and die as poor is a curse, which we all can avoid by managing our money right from the day when we start earning. And I wish all of you prosperity and a comfortable life. God bless you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Hello.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So nice of you to be with me all through the session. You and Jay Lakshmi. Jay Lakshmi, thanks to you as well because she has been moderating the session. And if any question from any participant, please come forward. Just raise your hand. We will unmute you. You can ask the question directly.
Yeah.
I welcome questions from you, and I welcome. Please ask the questions. Any doubt you have about the topic today we have, anything you have in mind, or if you want to contra, if you have contrary view, you are also welcome to share that country review also. So please come forward and ask the question.
Any students?
Any student, any participant have any question, please come forward. Just raise your hand, we will unmute you. Poonam Sharma, please unmute yourself. Dr. No, Mr. Sabjar, please unmute her.
Miss Poonam Sharma. Okay.
Yeah.
Good evening, sir. Your session was very wonderful, and we got detailed knowledge through your session. I want to know, sir, that my age is now 54, and how can I invest my money to mutual fund?
For you, there is no general advice to all the part. For you, I can say the best proposition is to invest in hybrid funds.
Okay, sir.
Hybrid funds. You note down the word hybrid funds. Then you visit the website mutual fund sahi hai. Get knowledge about the hybrid funds. Hybrid funds basically are that some of your money will be invested into equity and some of your money will be invested into debt. So there will be a level of averaging out. So risk will be lesser because you are already 54. You can't take high risk. And still you have 5-6 years to go before retirement. So this is high time. You should not go for hardcore equity. That is my request, not advice, but request. If you want to invest, you go to investing into hybrid fund, and that you can invest in lump sum if you have money or through SIP.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
God bless you. Yeah. Any other question? Any other question from any participant? Then we are closing it if there are no questions. Yes, any question, please? Chandrasekhar, I think we don't have any question.
Yeah, yes, I think, sir. No, there is no
Yes,
question.
Gautam
Yeah,
Bhaumik. Yes, please. Unmute yourself. So, Gautam, unmute yourself.
Yeah.
Hello, sir. I am audio.
Yeah.
Sir, in this coming financial year, is there any possibility of issuing sovereign gold bond by the Reserve Bank of India?
No, sir. I don't think there is a possibility now. Government has stopped sovereign gold bond as of now.
So it was actually I have invested several times.
If you have invested, very good, very good. But there is little chance, little possibility of government of India issuing new tranche of sovereign gold bond.
Sir, any reason, sir? মানে লাভ যে ব্যাংকে বানালে স্যার any reason behind this decision?
Yeah. Because huge liability being developed by the sovereign gold bond, which gold prices are going up and up. That is why government wanted to avoid huge liability in future.
Oh, अच्छा sir. After 8 years, automatically amount will be credited in my account.
Those who have invested will guaranteedly get their return as per the prevailing price of the gold after 8 years. That is not an issue at all. Future tranche government of India will not issue.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Okay, Dr. Chandrasekhar, thank you very much.
Mudassir, you can take over now. Yeah.
Good afternoon, everyone. Respected dignitaries, esteemed speakers, faculty members, and dear participants. As we conclude this insightful webinar, I take this opportunity to express my sincere gratitude to everyone who contributed to making this event success. First and foremost, even though our Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor P.L. Dharma and our respected Registrar Sri K. Raju Magavera could not be present today, we deeply appreciate their support and encouragement for this initiative. A special thanks to you to our keynote speaker, Mr. Suryakant Sharma, for sharing his expertise and providing us with a deeper understanding of financial market and career opportunities in this field. Your insights were truly enlightening. A heartfelt thanks to our convener, Dr. Shekhar Nayak, Chairman of Department of Business Administration, for his valuable presence and guidance. I also extend my sincere gratitude to our co-convener, Dr. Chandrasekhar R, for their dedication and leadership in organizing this event. A big thank to our organizing committee members for their hard work and commitment in making this event success. Finally, a huge thank you to all the participants, our fellow students and faculty members who actively engaged in today's session. Your enthusiasm made this webinar truly interactive and meaningful. With that, we formally conclude today's session. Let's carry forward the knowledge gained today and continue exploring opportunities in the financial world. Thank you all and have a great day ahead.
Mr. Mudassar, on my behalf and on behalf of AMFI, I am thankful to all of you, particularly Dr. Shekhar, Dean of the Management Department, Dr. Chandrasekhar, my old friend, and all other faculty members and participants for being with me today. I hope the journey, this is the only journey, Dr. Shekhar, and this is just beginning, this is not the end. We will keep having more and more sessions on different topics related to security market in future as per mutual convenience. So thank you very much for giving me opportunity. And thank you, Mr. Sabjar, for coordinating the invest on my behalf. Thank you very much. God bless you all.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Even we thank Sab sir for organizing this particular program. Thank you, sir.